Hey everyone, GReimer here coming at you once again from Pixelmon Revolution, and I'm standing here as the sun sets on the 3rd floor of Rocket Tower, and this is a completely barren floor. There's really nothing here, but in today's episode I'm planning on changing that. Let's get right on into it here. So this is going to be the research and development room, I'm thinking, and what I want to do here is I want to actually get like the lab going. Okay, like I want to get the lab going. So in here, I believe I put them, yes, I have a whole bunch of factory blocks as well as some Futura blocks, things I whipped up here that's in the mod pack, and I also went ahead and made some laboratory blocks too, just for some added fun. And I kind of want to get this built up so that we can actually battle Mewtwo. That's right, Mewtwo. I want to take him on today if I can. Got Master Balls, I got enough of them, I got one on my inventory right now, just in case I run into something that I really want to catch. And I kind of want to build this here. I kind of want to build the cloning chamber here. Now the cloning thing, I don't know how many blocks it is. Let's go actually make that. What do I got to make? Let's get up here and, because I got to figure out where I'm going to place this. So the cloning machine, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? This thing right here. I need to make this if I'm going to get Mewtwo. So I need to, let's start with the green, okay. Let's start with the green tank. So I'm going to need some emeralds. I need to make I think I need to make 2 fossil machines. Yeah, I do. I need to make 2 fossil machines, which is what I'd made a couple episodes ago for the ore and fossil research facility. I could go steal those, but now I'll leave them there. So I'll make some extra fossil machines. I'm going to need some gold. I'm going to need a bunch of these aluminum plates or aluminium plates. It depends on where you are in the world. I have some right here. I might have to go bang out a few more. I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of this stuff, so it's all right. I should be able to do that, no problem. But then what else do I need? I need this cloning cord. Oh, that's easy. I can actually make that right now. Actually, let's take the obsidian. Let's take some of the redstone. Look at this. 1/3 of the machine built right here, live on camera. Bam, did it. I'm the best. All right. So, all right. So we got the cloning cable. Now, there's a bunch of other stuff in here, though. Let's see. We need... Oh, see, these things, I'll take a whole bunch of stuff, too. So this is going to take a little bit for me to whip up, but I am going to need a couple emeralds. I'm going to need more obsidian. I got that. And I'm going to need the 2 cloning machines and gold. Okay, I can get that. Here, let me get this stuff ready. All right, let me get this stuff ready, and then we'll be able to tell just how wide the cloning machine is, so we kind of have an idea of just what we're building. All right, there we go. Got all of it whipped up, ground up some more aluminum plates, even made a healer in here, and I got a PC on me, which I'll probably make another one too. All right, but we got the cloning machine. Now, I didn't get any Porygon pieces in any of that, so I don't know if that actually has a chance of getting them, but this is what we're going to need to get Mewtwo. So let's go down to the 3rd floor here, and let's see, how wide is this thing? Let's just set this, oh my gosh, okay. We're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I think 6 spaces for this thing to be kind of centered-ish. Can we just break this thing and pick it up? Yeah, we can. All right, so 6 spaces centered-ish. Now, that means that this is not going to be, because this whole building is actually an odd number, so this is not going to be totally centered on here, but that's okay, because I'm thinking about making like this little place more of like an entranceway, putting up like a wall here that you have to walk through into the actual lab. So right here is where we can actually place the machine. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to need to put this up on some blocks for sure, so let me go ahead and grab these things out of here, which is where I stored them. We're going to go ahead and... Now, I can chisel these things. Hold on, let me... What can I turn these into? Oh, I can turn these into a whole bunch of stuff. Just a rusty plate. I like that. Okay, so we're going to definitely be choosing some of these things. Let's go ahead and just do a single one of those. All right, and then we're also going to want to grab some more here. And I think these things... Oh, no, they do connect. Okay, I like that kind of corrugated steel kind of... Oh, look at that. Okay, I just busted a hole in the floor. It turns out that efficiency 5 is really fast. All right, so let's go ahead and place down where we're going to put this thing. So let's... I'm going to have it off the back wall just a little bit because I want to put things in the back there. So this floor is supposed to be kind of mysterious. I don't really want people being able to see in here, so I might cover up a lot of the windows from inside here. But at least on the outside, it'll look kind of the same. So, man, that Clefairy is really annoying too. Where is he thing? Where is this thing? Where is he? There he is. Let's get rid of this guy. Excuse me, Clefairy. I need you to go away. Oh, hey, a metronome. Thank you. Goodbye. All right. Let's go ahead and replace the window. That's kind of the price you pay for building out of stone is, yeah, those things spawn all over the place. All right, so let's go ahead and place some of these things off the wall. I got to also decide where I'm going to put the actual wall. I don't have any stone on me right now, so I'm just going to say, let's make this an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is right here. Yeah, so that's where the wall would be. Yeah, okay, right here's where the wall would be. So this is where the wall's gonna go across, just like that. So that puts it smack dab in the center. Let's keep with the corrugated steel here. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be the center. These two would be the center. So we're gonna knock that back just a little bit right there. All right, so that's 4, and then we're gonna need a total of 6, just like that. Bam. All right, so then let's go ahead and do a little one of these numbers and get these things in here, and let's go ahead and place them like this. Now, I could do some framed blocks to create like some ramps and stuff, but I think I'm gonna just skip out on that completely, just because the more weird custom blocks we put in an area, the more lag it produces on the server. And this spawn town here is struggling a little bit, more so than other parts on the server because of that. So I'm gonna probably just ease up a little bit on the frame blocks here. All right, so then if we take the cloning machine, where the cloning machine would go is right there. Perfect, look at that. Yeah, all right, that looks good. All right, so this is the platform in which we're gonna try to clone Mewtwo, or clone Mew and get Mewtwo. All right, so let's go ahead and raise these things up and over this, like so, and then down. All right, now I just gotta do a really cool, my Breloom was cured of his poisoning because he passed out and died. All right, so let's get the chisel back out here and let's play around with these things here. I think for the background wall, we should change it up at least and put something like cooling fans or something on the back of it. Now there are these massive fans, which I think is pretty cool. Actually, maybe I can do, let's chisel them real fast. And maybe I can, let's take this out of here real fast. I can get these things in here. Maybe we'll put that, like the massive fans, because this is actually, yeah, this is 6. Okay, so maybe right in the middle. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is actually a 3, hold on. I can't put it in the middle then. Dang it, this is actually a 3-block structure. It's a 3x3. I thought it was just like a 2x2, but that's not the case. So let me switch to something else. I don't need a malfunctioning fan. That would be bad. All right, let's just switch to these regular ones. And then we'll place these along the back here. That one doesn't make much sense because it's going right into the wall. I know, it's a little weird, but this will hopefully cool the whole cloning machine here. That's the idea behind it, at least. All right, and then let's go back to these things here, and we need a background wall of some kind. I don't think wire. Slightly rusted plate. Okay, let's try this 1 second. I don't really want to do the whole rusty design on the whole thing. Let's fill this in back here. Bam, just like that. All right, now where is the cloning machine again? I think it goes right here. Yes, perfect. Got each fan getting blowing on each one of these machines. Should do well. All right, so there we have that set up. Now I wouldn't mind doing like, I guess, like a containment unit around this thing. So like maybe raise these things up too. Now let's get over here. So there's actually like a containment area around this because it's gonna have some pretty high-tech stuff in it. Now I think the best thing to use for the containment unit itself be like just like red glass or red stained glass. Let's go up top here and see what dyes and whatever I got here. I'm not actually sure what I all have. All right, so let's go back down here and put this in place. This is looking pretty nifty. Okay, so this will be like the containment. Ooh, actually, no. Hold on 1 second. It's streaked. I think it's streaked. Yeah, let's go streaked. Oops, I keep hitting that all the time. All right, there we go. So now we got streaked here, and this should have no real connected texture to it, right? It's streaked. Yeah, it kind of does when you look from the bottom because it's at 3D. It's like one or two pixels wide. But all right, this will be the containment field to try to hold it in place. Obviously, I don't have enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab some more. But obviously, it's not gonna hold back Mewtwo. But you know, that's the goal. Is that hopefully it will. All right, let me get these put in place here, like so. Oh, that's I gotta chisel it. Okay, there we go. Bam, got that chiseled and in place. So let's go ahead and change back to this stuff here. These guys can switch to. Oops, I meant to actually chisel it. Chisel. Bam, there we go. These things can switch to the actual steel here. The corrugated kind of rusty looking factory block. I kind of like this look for the floors, but I am going to rough it up just a little bit. I'm going to have to pick this thing up. I need to get this somewhere off the floor. But I'm going to fill in most of the floor here with this. Obviously, I'm going to need some lights in here too. I do need my other access to my other shulkers here, or my other blocks. And this is like I said, I'm trying to keep this relatively contained so that it doesn't like really touch the walls too much, so that people can't really see what's going on the outside. But this is about as far as I really needed to go. It can be like a little room in itself here. All right, so now let me change this up to add these blocks in here occasionally too. Wow, the chisel really rips through it. I gotta get some lights in here so I can see what I'm doing. Put those in there. So this is gonna just rough up the floor just a little bit. Now I think we need to work on the actual floors. Now I do want to put a healer in here, and I also want to put a PC in here. So maybe we'll do that along this wall right here. I think the other machines, like the fossil machines and the cloning machine, or the fossil cleaners and stuff, can go in here as well. This will be Rocket Inc.'s personal ore and fossil research facility, I guess. So let's see. We're gonna put a couple of those things there, and let's chisel these things back to these, like so. And then that's where. Actually, we can probably extend these out one either way. And then that way we can put a PC and a healer right here. And yeah, that should be that. All right. So let's go ahead and chisel these blocks to the yellow ones maybe. Or not the yellow, the orange ones I mean. And then what we'll do is we'll outline this so that this will hold the... let's get the PC in here so I have something to go off of for height. Right there. That's far enough, right? Yeah. Like so. All right, so these will be like this yellow is like the danger zone, life-threatening kind of stuff. This is the non-life-threatening stuff. I really need lights in here though. I'm thinking about embedding them in the floor actually underneath it. And for that, we're gonna do some glowstone for sure. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. And then what can we change this into to make it look really awesome? I mean, we can change it to a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't really know about anything that looks really awesome. As far as lights go, anyway. What about sea lanterns? I think we could probably use sea lanterns to light it up as well, and those might do better. Let's go down here to the PETA trader down the ground floor here, and actually see what we got for sea lanterns. Hello, selling a creeper head today now too. Let's go ahead and buy a few of these things. Why can't I not? Why? Is my inventory full? Is that why? Yeah, it is. Okay, let me sort. Oh man, let me sort my inventory real fast. All right, now he'll sell me some of these things. Let's go ahead and buy like a stack of them. But what can I do with sea lanterns? Can I change these into something funny? I cannot. Okay, maybe I'll just stick with sea lanterns on their own. Look pretty good though, and they do have a little bit of an animated texture to them. So maybe I'll just stick with sea lanterns for the lighting source itself. All right, let's go ahead and place one right here and one right here. Like so. All right, and then let's go ahead and put the cloning machine back in here. Bam, just like that. Awesome. All right, it's got some lights in there now. Now, we got to finish this facility, and I'm having trouble seeing where the glass is. There it is. We got to finish this facility, and then we can get on to actually cloning Mewtwo, or cloning Mew now. So, all right, let's go ahead and drop that right there. And now that needs a background wall as well. So let's go ahead and change these. I'm going to stick to this as far for the background wall. Actually, some of this stuff looks pretty good. The wireframe looks kind of interesting. I also need to make things look a little bit more tech-like. That's why I actually got the Futura blocks here, because you can make these things look all sorts of freaky and weird like this. All right, let's chisel some of that in there. And then as far as the rest of the background wall, let's go back to these guys. And maybe we'll do some of this right here. Ooh. Just like that. All right. So let's place these along the back, and then we'll pop in. Actually, this would be a good spot for a monitor, to be honest. So let's go ahead and put that there, and then I think it's these blocks also. Yeah, let's chisel them to that, and then you can just bam, just like that. Yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to want to do at least one cloning machine or not cloning machine, a fossil machine, one fossil cleaner. So I only need a 2 wide spot for this one. So something like that and that should be just fine. Knock these out here. And then, yeah, across the top they need, oh, I just totally misclicked there. Across the top it needs to go. I'm gonna need to make a couple more of these things. All right, just like that, place is looking pretty good. Now let's go ahead and actually put some blocks in on the sides here, because I want to make the corners not just simple and flat. I want to actually make them kind of have a little bit of a texture to them, or a little bit of depth to them. Same thing goes for right here. Oops, not right there. Actually, this would be a good spot for the Futura blocks to go, because they can look like they're going, like they're pulsating with energy. Okay, so let's go with these things, and we'll put them right here in the corners. Yeah, see how like the higher up they go, they like connect. So I put another one there, boom, it connects. Looks like energy pulsating. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and throw one here as well. There's gonna be a little dead space behind the walls here, but that's fine. That's a buffer in case there's an explosion in the lab. Okay, now I just realized there's no glass on the surface of this thing, so maybe we'll replace, instead of putting glass, not on the ceiling, I mean. So I think what we'll do there is, what else do we got for these blocks? No, nothing really. What about these ones? What can we put for the ceiling so that this thing can hold it in? Perfect. Awesome. It's definitely starting to look pretty high tech. Like this is this is way more high tech. Now I also need to put lights in here, like especially in the floor here, so that we can actually see what we're doing, because this torch isn't going to cut it. So let's go ahead and, oops, ooh, okay, let's drop down and grab that. Punched a hole right in the floor again. Happens. Let's replace that. Sorry, everybody down there. Let's put in a couple of sea lanterns up here to give it light in this area. Okay, that's good. I think that's all we need to do too. All right, yeah. So now I just need to fill in these background walls. So let me think about it a little bit. I got to pick out a block to do that. All right, we have our winner here. I think it's going to be these laboratory blocks. I kind of like how this looks. Looks smooth, looks clean. And I also have to somehow incorporate it over here as well. These corners right here actually are not going to be visible. I kind of realized that as I was placing things in, otherwise they would stick out the side of the building. So go ahead and actually remove these. These corners, these other ones will be visible though, so I'm going to leave those right where they're at. I also need to get some more of this floor put in here. And I actually have a couple pieces of this that I can place in there as well. Now, I do kind of need to get up here from where this elevator block is. Now, if the wall is going to be right here, that means that there's going to be a door, and then these have to be kind of like stairs. What do we have for stairs? What do we have for like some fancy looking stairs? Is there anything, like these are pretty fancy, modern stairs. Nothing really too fancy, but I could actually get it to match this design by using the frame blocks here. So as long as I use only a couple of them, I think I'll be all right. So the lab blocks I think are going to be ended up being used actually for creating this wall here too, which I might actually push in one, even though it won't make it even, but I think I'll be fine because this already looks fine the way it is. So if this is the wall, it should be all right. I actually have some frame slabs. Those will probably work just fine. Let's go ahead and remove this and remove this as well. Just like that. And then if we just take the factory blocks and change them back. Let's change all of them back real quick. Then we should be able to just right click on those things like so. And then let's change a couple back to that other style. Like that. And then bam, there we go. We got some stairs up here. Nice. Okay, so now I just need a bunch more laboratory blocks. All right, this is looking pretty good so far. Kind of what I had in mind. It's supposed to be very industrial-like. Now we do need to put, oh, I missed it. We do need to, let me just put it up here, might be easier. We do need to put a ceiling on this thing though. So I'm gonna start here and see if that looks good or if it looks bad or what's going on with that. We're gonna see if this works. Actually, this is gonna look bad. Hold on, I gotta go up at least one more block, which means I have to raise everything up because I added this like vent duct here to make it kind of look like, you know, industrial. So if I'm going to keep that there, I'm going to definitely need to do a higher ceiling so that it looks correct the way it is. So yeah, see like that, yeah, it definitely would have to be up like that. So I'm gonna have to raise the walls up a little bit also. but by doing this, I should be able to create like a ceiling on this thing, which looks kind of cool. Maybe I should have some hanging lights or something on here too, instead of the stone or the sea lanterns in the floor. Not too sure. I'll mess with that here in a little bit. But I'm gonna get the ceiling put in here, and then we're gonna see what we have. So this definitely is looking like a lab. I needed a couple more monitors or something though to make this really kind of look more future high tech. This looks way more high tech than just a room with a cloning machine in it though. So it's already looking better. All right, so let me do the final touches here on the roof and see what we end up with. All right, people, I think I did it. All right, let's go down and check this place out. I did a little bit of work. Okay, so here's the wall on the outside. We got some lights out here that are not on, but the way that you turn them on is you go inside the doors and wah, here you are. Light switch on the side of the door. Everything comes on. Here we are. We are ready to summon Mewtwo if we can. Now, I say if we can. Here, let me go ahead and heal up, actually, because my guys are looking a little weak in the knees and looking on the left side of the screen there. I say if we can because we do have one little issue. It takes Mew to spawn in Mewtwo, so let's go ahead and actually pop this off here so we can actually get in here, because now is the main event. I think we need to actually get to actually summoning this guy. Let's go ahead and actually open this all the way up here. We'll go ahead and try to reseal that back up afterwards. Now, we do need Mew to do this. Now, if you remember from like episode 2 or 3 or something like that, I actually have Mew. Let's go in the box here. Let's go all the way back to legendaries. It was like the second legendary I caught. Oh, I did catch another couple of shinies too. I caught a Magmar and a Meowth also. Another Meowth. I have the dark version of them, and then I have this one also, the normal version. But alright, so we actually do have a Mew right here, okay? So let's go ahead and drag Mew out of here. And let's right-click Mew on here, boom, and put that in their skin. Now we have to insert a catalyst to make this happen. You only get 3 attempts with Mew. So if I don't get Mewtwo out of this, I'm going to get 3 Dittos out of it. And if that happens, I have to find another Mew, which would be really, really sad because I don't really want to go do that. But all right, let's go ahead and I got Breloom in my party, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull, if I can find him, I'm going to go ahead and pull False Swipe out of here, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and, which one's probably Wu-Tang. I put him in my party, raised him up to level 100. He's been making me scads and scads money. I'm going to go ahead and put False Swipe in my party here, just in case my my Z-Quil gets knocked out. Now, we do need a catalyst. If you look, you can either use Diamond, Gold, or Iron. Diamond has the best chance of being successful for getting Mewtwo to spawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs and we're going to go grab some diamond blocks. Let's just grab these right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, I think is what you need. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start this show on the road here. Let's see if, boom, let's see if we can't get him to spawn in. Processing. Now, if it's a Ditto, I'm okay with that. In fact, I'd kind of rather would prefer 2 Dittos right off the bat and then a Mewtwo. However, because if it's a Mewtwo right away, I'm going to have to rebuild the cloning machine. But even if it is, I'm okay. I do just want to get... Oh, look at that. There's Mewtwo. Okay, I have a Master Ball. So it looks like I'm going to be rebuilding the cloning machine. Oh, man. Here he comes. Boom, Mewtwo. All right, well, let's go ahead and fight this guy. Here we go. Rocket Inc. versus Mewtwo. First off, he's level 80, so he's going to be a problem. So I would normally throw a Quick Ball, except for he has a huge type advantage on me, and if he hits me even once, probably going to get knocked out. So let's go ahead and use a Spore or a Sphere. Okay, so that was a fighting move, so that wasn't a psychic attack, which is good. Let's put him to sleep. Let me get poison from my Toxic Orb and start healing up, and let's start using False Swipe on this guy and see if we can't knock him down to a nice low hit points here. I don't know if he knows any self-damaging moves. And if he does, that could be really bad. So I want to try to get him as low as I can, and then I'm going to start chucking the Ultra Balls and Timer Balls then to try to catch him. Actually, now as soon as he wakes up, he's going to hit me. If he hits me as Psychic, I might die. Which is why I put False Swipe in my party, is so that I can woke up, hit me with Aura Sphere again. Okay, you keep hitting me with that. That's fine. I like that. Let's go ahead and put him back to sleep. Guard swap. Okay, so swap the defense to special defense. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he knows guard swap and Aura Sphere. That's all I know so far. Hopefully he doesn't know a self-damaging move. Let's go ahead and hit False Swipe again. Still sleeping. I'm tempted to chuck... Okay, he's pretty low right now. I'm thinking this is probably good enough to start chucking Ultra Balls at him and try to catch him. I could probably hit him one more time with False Swipe to knock him down to literally 1 hit point. But, oh, he broke free and he woke up and used Life Dew. Nifty. Okay, so he knows a healing move. Let's go ahead and put him back to sleep. Aura Sphere. This guy could be a real trick to catch, actually. As long as he doesn't know... Okay, so I know 3 of his moves. I know 3 of his moves, so hopefully I don't run into any issues. Let's see, fight. Let's use false swipe again here. Knock him down. Probably one more time. False swipe. Woke up. Life Dew again. Was healed. Okay, so I don't know what Life Dew does. I'm not familiar with that move at all. But it does obviously heal him. So let's go Spore. Guard Swap, Life Dew. I just need to know what his last move is. It's probably Psychic or something along those lines. That would really hurt, though, if he did that. So false swipe one more time. Hopefully I don't run out of power points. Even if I do, he's down to 1 hit point. So he's Bag. Now this battle's been going on for a while, so I'm going to switch right to Timer Balls right away. See if we can't catch this guy. Oh, he broke free. 3 shakes and then he broke free. Aura Sphere again. Okay, that's good. That's all right. Let's go ahead and put him right back to sleep. I'm starting to run out of turns with Spore, so if I do run out and I can't put him to sleep, I'll use Life Dew. Then I'm going to have to definitely use the Master Ball on him. I'm not losing this guy. 3 shakes and then he broke out again. Come on, stay in the Pokeball. Oh, there it is. Captured Mewtwo. Behold my power. Bam. Got him. I think Maddie's on, so she was able to be here to see that too. Awesome. Now I got a broken cloning machine. All right, so that's cool. Let's get him out of... That's actually really cool. Let's go ahead and switch false swipe out of there again. Let's go ahead and get Mewtwo out here. And let's give a yes in the chat there. All right, bam. Mewtwo. He looks kind of small, actually. Is this like an ordinary one, or is Pygmy, or he's a runt? He's a runt. I got a runt Mewtwo. All right, but I'll take it. That was one of the legendaries I was missing, and we got him. However, I'm a little perturbed because I was really hoping to get a couple of Dittos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild the cloning machine, and then I'm going to try to clone using iron to try to get Ditto, actually, a couple more Dittos. Okay, now it is entirely possible that I could end up getting Mewtwo again. All right, so let's go ahead and insert Mew in there one more time. Actually, I just totally forgot to grab the iron. Like, let me get up here and grab my iron. So iron is the weakest catalyst, but it is still possible. I'm going to need hopefully 6 blocks. It is still possible to get Mewtwo even with iron, but I'm hoping to get Ditto with this. So fingers crossed, but let's go ahead and add the catalyst. Yeah, Ditto. All right, this will be my 3rd Ditto. Remember, I got one when Peanut saved me a Meltan that turned out to be a Ditto, and then I also got another one when I won one of the tournaments, and I got a shiny Ditto. So this will actually be my 3rd one. Let's go ahead and engage this guy. I probably should have healed up my my Z-Quil or something first, but that's all right. He's gonna. Oh, I just totally forgot. He's gonna transform into Z-Quil now. So I think he's a grass type. So I can't actually put him to sleep now. I don't think so. Try Spore. Use Spore. Didn't affect him. Yeah. No. I should have probably left him in. Left my other guy in instead. But all right, let's knock him down with false swipe. He doesn't know any self-damaging moves. I know that. So we should be good there. He's not the one with the toxic orb, so he can't poison himself. So I can't put him to sleep. However, if he's using physical moves, I could paralyze him if he touches Murica here. So let's put him in there. And let's let him just kind of wail on... There it is, paralyzed. Bam, just like that. So let's go ahead and try to catch him then. Oh, broke free, paralyzed. I'll keep throwing these Pokeballs until he stays in there. He put me to sleep. That's my move. And there it is, Ditto captured. All right, so that is the first Ditto. Now, I wouldn't mind getting one more. That'll double my Ditto egg production if I can. So let's go ahead and just drop Mew back in there. This will be the last time I can clone him before he's exhausted or exasperated or whatever the word is. Let's go ahead and add the catalyst into it. And let's see. Ditto. All right, so that's awesome. So we got Mewtwo on the first go, and then we got Ditto on the next 2. So that's good. That's good stuff. That worked out pretty well. I'm tempted to do that again. Although putting him to sleep, you have a higher chance at catching him. All right, let's do this. Let's just have him attack me. Let me spin so I can see what I'm doing. Let's just have him attack me. I'm going to do the quick ball first and see if I can catch him right away. And then I'll let him transform into my guy here, and then I'll switch over. Nope, he broke free. All right, it looks like it's time. He transformed into America. All right, it looks like it's time to try to catch this guy the good old-fashioned way then. Oh, acrobatics really hurt, and I'm somewhere in the ground. I can't see what I'm doing at all. I'm like really underground. Why am I focused way down here? Okay, so we're focused on the landscape. All right, so let's put him to sleep quickly before he really wrecks me. Wow, this guy, he's level 41. All right, put him to sleep. Wow, okay, heals equal. Wow, that really hurt. I missed whether it was a critical hit or not. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy wondering why I was in the ground, but let's get him down as far as we can here. False swipe him down. No, he did wake up and he knocked out sequel. Okay, wow, this guy might be putting up much more of a fight. How? How did, I mean, I get that it's, okay, grass fighting, so it is 4 times effective. That is a good, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so I guess I'm putting in Murica here and hopefully paralyzing him again. It's weird that I'm focused on the ground out here. This doesn't make much sense. I could hit him with Nuzzle, which is a really weak attack, but I'm worried that I'll kill him, so I'm just going to let him attack me instead. If he uses acrobatics, I think acrobatics is a physical attack, so I'm just going to start chucking the Ultra Balls and hope he stays in there. I should have actually moved False Swipe into my party. This would be embarrassing, but if I absolutely have to, I'll use the Master Ball to catch him.
No! God, please, no! No!
Alright, he knocked out Murica also. This thing is putting up an incredibly good fight. Let's throw out Mew in there for him to be a punching bag for a little bit. Is there anything that... oh, he can heal himself with Life Dew. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's just keep chucking the Ultra Balls for right now. I'm about to switch over to Timer Balls. He is being much more difficult to catch than the other one. Maybe I should have just let him transform into Breloom instead. I don't really want to run from this because I don't... oh, look at that. Oh, that's it. I synchronized, passed it on to Ditto, so he paralyzed me with Nuzzle, and then I passed it on using the ability Synchronize, so now Ditto's paralyzed. Awesome. That is really good. I forgot completely that Mew had that ability, so that was... I mean, it was all on purpose. It was all on purpose. Hopefully that'll definitely make him easier to catch, so hopefully he stays in the ball. Nope, not this time. All right, so let me just keep chucking these things. Let's see. I'll do one more Ultra Ball, and then I'll switch to Timer Balls. Hopefully I can keep him in there now. I need this. I need that. This will be my 4th Ditto. I need him. All right, captured him finally. Wow, that one put up an incredibly good fight compared to the other one. Now I believe this Mew, yeah, right there it says you have nothing to clone. Even though I have a Mew in my party, I can't clone him anymore. So that means that Mew, you get a free pass all the way back to the legendaries bin here. Throw you back in there. You are all expended up. I actually have a 2nd legendary bin. I have this one right here. I caught another Moltres because it was an NPC quest. I had to use a Master Ball on it just to complete the quest. Turns out that it gave me a whopping Diamond Block. Wasn't worth it at all. I'll have to remember that in the future. So, alright, so let's go ahead and grab this guy out. Alright, so we got our Dittos here as well. So let's put these someplace where I'll be able to easily find them. And then we'll go and set them in the daycare and let them start pumping out eggs. Alright, we're back here at the ranch here. I got another egg in there, which is nice. How many does that bring me up to? Let's go put this one in place here so I don't lose it. That brings me up to 3. I usually wait till I get to 4 and then I go ahead and hatch them all. But I did bring some grass over here because we got to switch out this sand with grass because that's more suitable for Ditto breeding. It's not the best. I think cakes are the best to make it the fastest, but I'm not really worried about doing it the fastest. I'm worried about just kind of getting the job done, you know. All right, grass replaced. Let's manage Pokemon. Let's put both those in there. Bam. Let's see. Do you guys like each other? Is more attracted to Ditto every day. Yeah. All right, sweet. So those 2 will start producing eggs along with the 2 that I have over here, including the shiny. There's the shiny Ditto in here too. Yeah. So alrighty, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, though. This was a very successful episode. We did manage to catch Mewtwo in it, so that was a success. And we also got ourselves a couple of Dittos in the process. Total success. I wanted 2 Dittos and a Mewtwo. I got 2 Dittos and a Mewtwo. All right, we have a tournament coming up here pretty soon, too, so I'm going to have to do a little off-camera training for that, too. It should be an interesting one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. It's coming up here in a couple weeks, so... All right, guys, thank you so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will be back with more fun stuff from Pixelmon Revolution. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and bye-bye.